national capital of the United States. Yeah, that's right. We're in Washington, D.C. We thought we'd start out here because we have a lot to go over with the coronavirus that's going on. So where else to address it but in our nation's capital? There's just so much we want to cover today. Hey, we want to start with one of the meetings that Donald Trump had with some of his high Center of Disease and Control professionals. And you ever been talking to somebody and they're saying stuff that you just don't agree with and you have to hold it in, but sometimes you just can't control your facial expressions? Well, I want you to watch this clip. Watch the picture of the one. He's a professional, Center and Disease Control professional, and he just can't hold it in. Come on, let's play this clip.
He was a great super genius, Dr. John Trump. I like this stuff. I really get it. People are surprised that I understand it. Every one of these doctors said, how do you know so much about this? Maybe I have a natural ability. Maybe I should have done that instead of running for president. And the whole world is relying on us. You know, you hear about, like you're saying about South Korea. South Korea is very much reliant on the information we're giving them. And they're reliant on it very soon. It takes a period of time to get them tested and then put into the market. It has to be very safe. You can't give a vaccine that's going to be unsafe.
Yeah, that was good. That's right. He's there. He couldn't even hold it. But now we're going to fast forward. This is one of the press conference meetings. This is Dr. Fauci, and he's one of the head disease and control doctors for the United States of America. And look at what he does in the background.
I'd like him to go back to the State Department, or as they call it, the Deep State Department, if you don't mind. I'd like to have him go back and do his job. So does anybody have any question? Please.
Now, they both got to be careful, though, because you know what happens when you making faces behind Trump. It's easy for you to get taken out of the whole picture. And this happens to, they call him the plaid shirt guy. This was at one of the rallies in September 18th of 2018. And he couldn't hold it. He was just showing exactly how he felt. But look at the end and see what happens at the end.
We're winning in the United States now. We're winning on trade. We're winning with our military. We're knocking the hell out of the terrorists. We're winning now in the United States. They respect us now because they couldn't believe. For years, NATO spending was going like this. We got rid of the most unpopular element of Obamacare, right? The individual mandate. We got rid of the individual mandate. And you did, coward. We've picked up a lot of support because at some point, this whole thing is going to be an humiliation to our country. This cutting your taxes in a major way, biggest tax cut in the history of our country. And in addition to that, we got
President Donald Trump, everybody. Put your hands together for President Donald Trump. So, you have to laugh sometimes because, especially with this quarantine going on, you have to be able to laugh at things. But we're getting back to the seriousness of this coronavirus, and we have one of our professionals who's going to speak about the seriousness of that right now.
This is not the common flu. This is not your garden variety pneumonia. This is something that we have not seen or experienced before, and we all have to do our part, and we all have to take it seriously.
Okay, so for those of you who may not understood everything that the doctor was saying, we have our specialist on the street. This is one of our number one guys, Curtis. Hey, Curtis is going to break this down for you on a level you may be able to understand better. Hey, Curtis. You okay, Curtis?
No, I'm good. Hey, man, Pat just touched down, man. To everybody who said, goddamn, that shirt didn't come, it's coming, man. Straight up. You on the way, baby. Fucking with. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I never let you down, man. Straight up. Straight fuck up. Y'all be careful, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. The corona crazy, man. Crazy, man. I don't know what them folk got going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, stay smooth, stay safe, stay clean, whatever. Flew for years, but ain't never been no epidemic. They gotta shit down. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, boy. Die all the time. By all time. But they ain't never had to shit down. What's shit down about? Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Curtis. Let's put our hands together for Curtis. He's keeping it real on the street. So we got our girl Amanda out on the street. We just want to catch the vibe. You know, there's a lot of myths and facts going around. So let's just find out what the average person on the street is thinking about the coronavirus.
We're just out here talking to people about the coronavirus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So what do you know?
I know that it's bad.
How is it different from the flu?
Well, it doesn't have to... That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. See, if you don't know, then say you don't know. Just be honest. Just, But we have a politician who also didn't know. But after he made this statement and it was revealed that it was so far from the truth, then he went back and said he was just saying that to try to make people comfortable with the situation. But, well, let's just play this clip and then we'll talk about it when we're finished.
Nasal passages and the nasal membranes are the coolest part of the body. That's why the virus tends to go there until it then becomes healthy enough to go into the lungs. This sounds really goofy, and it did to me too, but it works. Once the temperature reaches 136 degrees Fahrenheit, the virus falls apart and just disintegrates, okay? And I said, well, how would you get the temperature up to 132 degrees? The answer was you use a blow dryer because it's capable of doing that. So you hold a blow dryer in front of your face and you inhale with your nose, and it kills all the viruses in your nose.
Okay.
Wow. Just for the record, a blow dryer at 140 degrees will burn you. You will get first degree burn. So don't do this. So one of the things that you do want to do, as the experts say, is to keep your hands away from your face, your mouth, your eyes, your nose. Just keep your hands away from your face. That helps the virus from spreading. But that is a hard thing to do. As we see in these clips right here, these are our government officials who are telling us not to put our hands on our face, and either before or immediately after, that's exactly what they're doing. It's a hard thing to do. We're going to do the Don't Touch Your Face challenge this week. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about that when we finish. Let's roll this clip.
Well, we're always saying the common sense of washing your hands, not touching your face.
We're looking at every way individuals come into the country, not just through the...
Right. Start working on not touching your face, because one main way viruses spread is when you touch your own mouth, nose, or eyes. And of course, enhance cleaning of surfaces.
One of the key parts to preventing transmission is washing your hands and not touching your face. You know, there's a lot of folks that are trying to ask themselves, do I need a mask?
I think these are very important things. Working hard, not to touch your face.
That everyone would have to fill out that would go directly to CDC with that information.
I've been looking around the room here. I can't tell you the number of you who've put your hands to your face in the last 20 minutes or half an hour.
I want to know how many of them are from...
Hear some of the things about washing your hands and not touching your mouth and your nose and your eyes.
Can you tell me why it took 5 days to test the patient and manage the...
Guys, we got our eyes on the streets. This is my time. Before I go, I want to thank Chauncey, Gardner, Jasper, Tim, X-Timers, Trey, Trax. We actually want to give you all shout outs. That's what's up. Hey, keep your eyes on the streets. Hey, remember, subscribe to this video. Click on the subscribe button. And we going to see you guys later. We'd like to thank and give a shout out to Washington, D.C. for hosting us here. Thank you, Washington. DMV, we love you. We on our way. We'll see you in the next city. Let's get it. Let's go.